Love is in the air, and I'm Renfield, dressed as Cupid, and that can only mean one thing. You're watching the Monster Channel.
I am Countess Carita, and welcome to Transylvania tonight. Enter freely and of your own will. Tonight is a very special St. Valentine's Day edition of the show. Think of it like a hosted horror movie version of The Love Boat. And to begin the show this evening, I would like to share something with you that's very special and dear to my heart. You know, Drac is always writing me little love notes and poems and leaving them around the castle for me to find. And tonight he's agreed to a reading of one of the poems that he's written me for Valentine's Day. And so, here is the bard of my little undead heart, Drac.
Sugar pie, honey bat, you know that I love you. I can't help myself. I bite you and nobody else. In and out my unlife. You come and you fly. So I bit your pretty neck. So just like me, you cannot die.
Isn't that the sweetest thing you've ever heard? Thank you, Drac.
Oh, you're welcome, honey bat. Now remember what I told you. Shh. Don't tell her. Just nod and agree. Mm-hmm. Not even close to being live from the Borgo Pass, it's Transylvania tonight. With your host, that award-winning King of the Vampires, Drac. And Countess Carita, the darling of the undead. Join Drac and Carita for tonight's movie, Bela Lugosi in White Zombie. I'm Drac. She's Countess Carita. And this is Transylvania tonight.
As I've already mentioned, tonight's show is a St. Valentine's Day special.
Yeah, and for tonight, we wanted to pick a very special, sweet and tender romantic movie for you. Something that would be just perfect for the holiday. So Carita and I put our heads together. And it went something like, well, it went like this.
After careful consideration, Drac and I came up with dozens and dozens of films that we thought would be the perfect capper for Valentine's Day. It was a high-spirited debate.
That one.
This one.
That one.
This one.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Done.
After nights and nights of deliberation, we finally decided on the perfect Valentine's Day movie.
Oh boy, we sure did. Carita and I picked this sweet and tender rom-com. Oh, you know, that's showbiz lingo for romantic comedy. White Zombie.
White Zombie was made in 1932 and stars our favorite romantic leading man, Bela Lugosi.
Well, that's right, doggone it. Cary Grant had nothing on our man Bela.
But Bela isn't the leading man in this one. In this film he plays more of the Cupid character.
Yeah, kind of the way that Cary Grant was the angel in that movie, The Bishop's Wife.
Exactly.
Exactly.
film also stars Madge Bellamy and Robert Fraser.
Oh, and two of my favorite character actors. You may recognize them. First, there's Brandon Hearst, who was in The Man Who Laughs and was in another movie with Bela in 1932, Murders in the Rue Morgue. And then there's Clarence Muse, who played Bela's butler in that monogram picture, The Invisible Ghost.
White Zombie is the story of a man so smitten with a woman, he's willing to do anything, no matter how evil and underhanded, to win her heart.
You got to admire a guy like that.
That's kind of like the same way you won my heart, Drac.
Oh, enough about us, honey Pat.
I guess you're right, my little leech boy.
Yeah.
On to the movie starring Bela Lugosi.
Oh, it's a nice night for a white zombie, yeah.
Looks like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, mademoiselle. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road, where people pass all of the time.
Well, that's a cheerful introduction for you to our West Indies.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont? Zombie! Allez vite! Allez!
It's got like hands clutching me.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Worse than that, monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead?
Yes, monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. Corpses taken from their graves. Or made to work. The sugar mills. The fields at night. Look! Here they come!
Look. Look.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you? I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose.
No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for, 30 years, and at times I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Come, dear.
Is Mr. Beaumont in?
You're expected, Dr. Bruner.
Yes, I've been sent for to marry someone. Maybe. Oh, yes, excuse me. How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeline introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
And you?
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
So Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived. But Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. He promised to take me out of the bank at Port-au-Prince and send me to New York as his agent.
Strange. Very strange.
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont you're here.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you. Unless
Unless what, sir?
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Bruner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out. No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir. Especially as Dr. Bruner is a trifle skeptical as to your motives, sir.
Never mind my motives. Has that other person sent word yet?
No, sir, not yet.
He's 24 hours late.
I wish you'd keep away from that man, sir. He'll make trouble for you.
You needn't worry about that. I'm not afraid of him.
I'm not easily frightened, sir. You should know that. But what you're planning is dangerous.
Don't you suppose I know that, Silver? You don't seem to realize what this girl means to me. Why, I'd sacrifice anything I have in the world for her. Nothing matters if I can't have her.
I think you like Haiti. Most people that...
Oh, Madeline, I'm delighted to see you. Neil, you're more than welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor, it was very kind of you to come. I know what a busy man you are.
No, not at all. There's a native family live out here that I've been trying to see for a long time. After this young couple are safely married, I'll leave.
But surely you'll stay for dinner after the ceremony.
No, I must run along.
Well, that's a great pity. We had something very special prepared for this occasion. It was very good of you, Madeline, to humor the whim of a lonely man. There was so little time to prepare. I couldn't do half the things I wanted to for you.
You've done more than enough already, Mr. Beaumont, for a comparison, giving Neil a position in the state.
Neil?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver! Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
And now it's time for Letters to Drac, where me, Count Dracula, Prince of Darkness, King of the Vampires, answers letters from you, the home viewer. Oh, so, do we have a letter tonight, Carita?
We do, and it's from a young man in Verona, Italy.
Ooh, that's a long way away. Oh, sure.
He writes, My friend Count Dracula, prithee thou canst assist me. I am much troubled of spirit and mind. I hath herewith encountered a maid of such angelic quality that I can think of nothing but her with every laboured beat of my heavy heart. The rub beeth that our kin doth hateth each other, and would most certainly object to our being wed in matrimony. That's a huge problem, dude. Oh, and I killed her cousin. That could be major too. What wouldst thou suggest that I do to woo and win this woman's hand?
Was that letter sent here by that kid from West Side Story?
No, Drac, weren't you paying attention? He's not from New York, he's from Verona, Italy. His letter is signed, with most sincere thanks for the sage advice that you are most certain to prescribe, Romeo Montague.
All right, Romeo. I'm going to give it to you straight. To begin with, you got to man up with your language, pal. I mean, that letter, okay? That thing sounds like it was written by a 13-year-old girl. And I'm sure this babe that you want wouldn't be interested in dating a 13-year-old girl, do you think? Huh? Now, down to the matter at hand. This is what I would do. I would find myself a nice, quiet, secluded crypt somewhere, and I'd let your girlfriend know to meet you there, and then I would go down into the crypt, and I would pretend like I took some poisons and killed myself, right? And then when they find you, everybody's going to think that you're dead. And when you're not dead, you can run away into the night with your girlfriend, and nobody will be any the wiser because, well, they think you're dead. And the added bonus to this plan is it's also going to get you off that nasty murder rap for killing her cousin, right? Now, if that doesn't sound appealing to you, you could always do what I did with Carita, okay? You could fly in through this woman's bedroom window in the dead of night, you could bite her on the throat, drink some of her blood, and make her yours body and soul. And then she will be at your beck and call, just like this. Oh, Carita? Oh, I sure am awfully thirsty. Could you go get me someone to drink?
I'm busy right now, Drac.
What?
I'm busy right now. You know I have to keep up with what the other royals are doing.
Oh. Well, do you think maybe at some point you could get me someone to drink?
Maybe later. We'll see.
Maybe?
Maybe.
So there you have it, Romeo. I hope that helps you. And we'll see you next time on Letters to Drac. You know, Carita, I really am. I'm awfully thirsty.
Well, go get yourself someone to drink.
Okay.
Delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont. Please. Please. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, monsieur. I have been on a journey, seeking men for my mill. Men? They work faithfully. They are not worried about long hours. You could make good use of men like mine on your plantation.
No. That's not what I want.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her? When?
On the road tonight. There was a young man with her.
They're to be married tonight. You've waited too long to do anything.
What do you want me to do?
If she were to disappear for a month,
What do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
everything.
Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Just give me a month. One little month.
Not in a month. Not even a year, monsieur. I have looked into her eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you.
They're to be married within an hour. There must be a way.
There is a way. The cost. The cost is heavy.
You give me what I want, and you may ask anything. No. Not that.
Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont, in a glass of wine, or perhaps a flower. Take it. The time is very brief. You must do your share if I'm to help you. Keep it, monsieur. Keep it. You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
They are driving away evil spirits. Close it. Close it. Mademoiselle.
I love you, Madeline, more than anything else in this whole world, dear. Heaven or hell lies in this little woman for me. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my world into nothingness. There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'd give my life to make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour. There's a boat sailing at midnight.
You've been so wonderful. So spoil everything now.
One last gift before I lose you forever.
We are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man, this woman in holy matrimony. Say. A toast to the bride, to beauty's queen. Gladly, my lord. Leave but a kiss within the glass. Fair gypsy, lead my fortune. What do you see in the glass?
I see happiness. I see love. Far more than you deserve.
Is that all?
No, I see.
What is it?
I see death.
Madeline. Madeline, what's wrong? Madeline, my dear, please.
Oh, no.
Madeline! Madeline! Can't we do something? Please! Madeline! My wife! My wife!
All right. All right, everybody ready? Because we're going to let it roll. We're going to let it roll. Yeah. Here we go. My baby kissed my face, lipstick on my cheek. She told me not to wash it off, it's been there for a week. She dared me to clean it, told me not to rub or scrub. Oh, my baby uses my face just like a doggy uses a shrub. It's going on a month now. That crimson stain's still there. Like my woman's hanging on, my arm going with me everywhere. My cheek is like a billboard for all the world to see. Baby's telling all those other women, stay away from me. Let's the other women know. Let them know that I'm not free. Baby's lipstick on my cheek, it marks her territory. Yeah, my baby, she uses my face, don't you see? My baby uses my face like the doggy uses strawberry. Yeah, it doesn't get no better than that. Yeah. And you know what, folks? That's a true story. Yeah, true story. Yeah, swear to goodness. Yeah.
The grace of our Lord and Savior, and the love of God, and the fellowship of his angels be with us evermore. Amen.
Look.
Zombies. Yes, they are my servants. Did you think we could do it alone? In their lifetime, they were my enemies. Leto, the witch doctor, once my master. Secrets I tortured out of him. Van Gelder, the swine, swollen with riches. He fought against my spells until the last. Even yet I have trouble times. His Excellency Richard, once Minister of the Interior. Garcia, Brigand Chief. Marquis, Captain of Gendarmerie. And this is Chauvin, the High Executioner, who almost executed me. I took them, just as we will take this one. But what if they regain their souls? They would tear me to pieces. And that, my friend, shall never be. Madeline. Madeline!
The Drac Benny Program, brought to you by Professor Drac's Kazoo School. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the show. So, here we are at Valentine's Day, that one day of the year where we let our loved ones know just how much they mean to us. That day where we try to capture the hearts of the objects of our affection. And for those of you who are successful in capturing the heart of the object of your affection, may I suggest you leave it in their chest. Trust me, I know. Try explaining that to a judge and jury. You know, for Valentine's Day, I thought I'd bring my Valentine out here to say a few words. So let's give her a big round of applause. Oh, Mary, come on out. Gee, I wonder where she could be. Mary, come on out and say hi to the folks. Oh, there you are. I thought you'd be here.
How could I be there if I'm here?
Well, you'd have... Never mind. Say hello.
Hello, happy Valentine's Day.
Isn't she something?
Drac, I wanted to say happy Valentine's Day to you too and give you your Valentine's Day card.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. You know, I don't have your card with me now, but I'll give it to you later.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Isn't she lovely? And she looks even better in black feathers than Marlene Dietrich. And she gave me this beautiful Valentine's Day card. Gee, I wonder what it says. My dear Dennis Drack, happy Valentine's Day. I can't wait to see you later and give you your present. It's priceless. Gee, I wonder what it could be. And now I have to go out and get a present for Mary. But it has to be something that's priceless. How much do you spend on something for it to be priceless? I don't want to spend too little, but then I don't want to spend too much and make Mary feel bad because I spent so much money on a present for her. Gee, this is a problem. What should I do?
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Have you ever wanted to play a musical instrument, but just didn't think you had any musical aptitude? Well, now you can. You can study the kazoo with me, Drac, by signing up with Drac's Kazoo School for only $49.95 a lesson. And you'll be playing like a virtuoso because you'll be studying with me. And I'm a virtuoso because I studied with all the kazoo masters of Europe. Just look at how you'll be playing after just one easy lesson.
Okay, what is that awful noise and what are you watching?
Sushi baby, I bought kazoo lessons off Drac. Look, I got me a purple one and you this shiny orange one.
Really?
Just do it like Drac says. Ready?
I guess.
1, 2, 3.
I think mine's broke.
Professor Drack's Kazoo School operators are standing by. Well, at least Drack is.
You know, I'm at an absolute loss for what to give Mary for Valentine's Day. And I need some help. And I know just the fellow to talk to. He'll know exactly what to do. Hello? I must be going. You must be going. But, Groucho, you just picked up the phone. Drack. Why, you old bloodsucker, how have you been? Old? This could take a while. While he's feigning indignance and trying to figure out a way to work the line that he's only 39 into the conversation, we could order a pizza. We could read War and Peace. You could wash the dog. You could wash your car. You could wax your car. You could wax your legs. Take that, Betty Grable. You can wax poetic. Have you been to Brazil? Ah, Brazil. I love the people of Brazil. They're all Brazil nuts. But you know, now that I think about it, this conversation could go on for 39 years all by itself. What do you say we help the old buzzard out? So, Drack, what's on your mind? Well, gee, Groucho, I needed some advice from a real ladies' man. And the first person you thought to call was me. Well, no, the first person I thought of was Errol Flynn, but he wasn't home. The second fellow you thought to call was me. Well, actually, then I called Rock Hudson. Everybody knows that Rock's a real ladies' man, but he wasn't home either. So it looks like I'm stuck with you. Well, there's a resounding endorsement. So what can I do for you? Well, I need to find the perfect Valentine's Day present for Mary, and I'm at a loss for what to get her. And I'm guessing, if I know you, that money is no object. Gee, if you thought the pause was long when I mentioned his age, wait to see how long it takes when I mention money. I can hear the ocean. I can hear both oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific. I can hear the Gulf of Mexico. And what do you say we put an end to this Mexican standoff right now? Well, you know, Drack, you can always do what I do. When I've spent a tender, romantic evening with a lady, I generally give her cash. Cash? That's right. But be sensible about it and remember that everything's negotiable. But isn't that wrong? Well, that all depends on the state of mind you're in. No, I mean, isn't that illegal? Well, that all depends on the state you're in. Ah, Nevada. Ah, the sweet memories I have of Nevada. Ah, to be in Nevada now that spring is there. But it's not even springtime. It may not be the season, but a season in Nevada will always put spring in your step. Well, thank you so much, Groucho. I'll talk to you later. Well, I'll look forward to it. I thought he'd never leave. I'm still here. But I'm not. Goodbye. This morning I shot an elephant in my pajamas. And you know the rest. Ah, if this bed could talk, you better not. Oh, and for all the viewers in Uganda, I was just kidding about shooting the elephant. Well, Groucho was no help. I know. I'll call the florist. Hello, florist. I'd like to know if you sell roses. You do? Wonderful. And how much would a dozen roses be? How much? Forget it. I know. Why didn't I think of this before? It'd be perfect. Hello, Garden Supply Center. I'd like to know if you sell rose seeds. You do? Wonderful. And how much are they? $9.95 for 100 seeds. That's wonderful. Do you deliver? Perfect. Hold on just a second. How do you like that? I got Mary 100 rose bushes and a new hobby, and all for only $9.95. What a bargain. Let me give you my address.
The Drac Benny Program, brought to you by Professor Drac's Kazoo School.
Drac again for Drac's Kazoo School. Hey, let's check back in on our student and see how she's doing.
How much did this cost?
$49.99.
Oh my gosh. $49.99.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
I don't think that's right, Sasha, baby.
Are you tone deaf? That sounded perfect.
Doesn't sound like mine.
Who needs to pay $49.95? I mean, Drac. We're all for helping you out, but $49.95? 40, whatever. $49.99, 95, 5 cents ain't gonna matter. Look, he saw you coming.
He must have seen you coming. I thought I told you to cut that part out.
You know how much it's going to cost me in hearing aids? You just blew my eardrums out. More than $49.95 or $99, whatever it is. Oh, boy.
You got it!
Ah, see? Easy as pie. Do it again. Drac, all the Ghoulsters out there, look. Foxy picked it up just like second nature. For $49.95, $49.99, whatever it is, you can get your kazoo lessons by Drac and sound just like this.
You're doing it, Slashy, baby! Good job! You sound just like Drac!
Yeah.
So if you want to learn how to play the kazoo just like a professional, sign up for Drac's Kazoo School for only $49.95 a lesson. Playing the kazoo could present a choking hazard and is not recommended for children under the age of 6 or werewolves of any age.
Professor Drac's Kazoo School. Kazoo is the instrument for you.
Well, that's our show for tonight. Thanks for joining us. And
Drac!
Why, look, it's Mary again. Come on in, Mary.
I have your Valentine's Day present.
You do? Well, gee, let me have it. A steak? Mary, how could you?
That's not a steak, Drac, and it's only half your present.
It is. Why, it's a Dracula tote bag from Terry Mount at Terrific. It's beautiful. I love it, Mary.
And look inside it.
You mean there's more? Oh. Well, look, everybody. It's the skull of my enemy.
I thought you'd like it.
I do. It is priceless.
And this is a pike to mount it on.
I'm sure it's going to look wonderful. And here, Mary, here's your present.
What is it, Drac?
You can open it in the spring.
Have you been thinking about Nevada?
Heavens! Happy Valentine's Day and good night. To be or not to be? That is the question.
There's two explanations that strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones in their ceremonies, or else...
Or else what?
She's not dead.
Not dead? Are you mad? I saw her die. The doctor signed a certificate. I saw them bury her.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not mad. But I've lived in these islands for a good many years. And I've seen things with my eyes that made me think I was crazy. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, in the countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeline? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin. And her lips were cold.
Let me explain. Now, just a minute. I'll explain. Wherever there is a superstition, you will find there is also a practice. Now, do you remember what your driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont's house?
Oh, about those horrible creatures we saw.
Yeah.
He said they were corpses, taken from their grave.
That's it. Now, wait. Now, that's the superstition. Now for the practice. The ghouls that steal the dead corpses from the graves are supposed to put them there in the first place.
Do you mean that Madeline was murdered so that somebody could steal her dead body? Ah, nonsense.
No. Not her body, yes, but not her dead body. That's what it is.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive in the hands of natives? Oh, no, better dead than that.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Thank you.
You don't believe that, do you?
Say, there's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and lived for years. Now, if nature can play pranks like that, why isn't it possible to play pranks with nature?
Oh, I don't know.
Your driver believed he saw dead men walking. He didn't. What he saw was men alive in everything but this and this.
Oh, the whole thing has me confused. I just can't understand it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this thing. To separate what you call fact from fiction. The law of Haiti acknowledges the possibility of being buried alive. Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
No.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Right here. Here's one.
Oh, thanks. I didn't see it. I'll translate it for you, if you fail. Article 149. The use of drugs or other practices which produce lethargic coma or lifeless sleep shall be considered attempted murder.
Yes.
Attempted.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, all right, all right. If the person has been buried alive, the act should be considered murder, no matter what result follows.
Beaumont. Say, you said that you couldn't understand why he was so interested in us. Do you think he did this?
No. No, I think it's native work. Native work, exactly. Of course, if you want to, we can go to Beaumont's house first. If I can get my hands on the devil that's responsible for this, I'll make him such an example that every witch doctor in Haiti will be shaken in his sandals.
But we can't do this alone. Can't the authorities help?
Authorities? Neil, my boy, you don't know these islands. The native authorities are afraid to meddle. I'm not. I got friends among the natives. They'll tell me things that no gendarme could ever get out of. Because I'm a preacher, they think I'm a magician.
Before we get through with this thing, we may uncover sins that even the devil would be ashamed of. Oh, these witch doctors.
Good evening, my children of the night, and welcome to Cooking with Carita. This evening I have a very special Valentine's Day recipe for you, for Cupid heart cookies. Now I know what you're probably thinking, that we're going to use the heart of the Cupid, of course, to make these, but no, we're not. We're going to use the entire Cupid for this recipe. There's no sense wasting anything, is there? And when we're done, we'll end up with these beautiful Cupid heart cookies. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Now first let's discuss how to find your Cupid. You'll have to hunt one down, but as you can see here with this Cupid that I have, it's entirely frozen in place. That happens when the Cupids are frightened. They freeze up this way. It makes it a lot easier to capture them. After you have your Cupid, all you'll have to do is boil a pot of water. Place the Cupid down into the water, boil him for about 10 minutes, should do it. And let me warn you, you'll want to have some earplugs handy, because if you're familiar with, say, boiling a lobster, for instance, and that terrible squealing noise that they make when you put them in the boiling water, Cupids are a lot worse for that. Make a much higher pitched noise, and it's quite aggravating, so save yourself a lot of irritation. Get yourself some earplugs before placing your Cupid in the boiling water. After your Cupid has boiled for about 10 minutes, should do it, you'll just take it out, and then along the back, I always say, is the easiest way. Make a slit from the lower back all the way up the spine into the cranial area, the head, and the skin will peel right off, and you'll have all that lovely boiled flesh inside. And the boiling process makes it really sweet, and the texture very nice to use in cookies and things like that. It's a doughy consistency. Let me go and get out of the freezer the Cupid that I already have prepared. Now, as you probably noticed, I mentioned I placed him in the freezer for a little while. That helps the flesh to firm up just the least bit. You can see he's still quite soft. Makes it a little bit nicer to roll if you allow it to firm up just the least bit after being boiled. Plus it cools it down, makes it easier to handle. So let me place this over here, and we will put him on our board to roll. Take our rolling pin and simply, I like to start at the feet and simply put a little bit of pressure. Oop, our paper is wanting to move. Put a little bit of pressure, start rolling. You'll see that lovely blood start coming out. But that's very good. The blood, you see, in the boiling process becomes very sweet. The blood usually is quite bitter, but the boiling process does a miraculous thing, makes it very sweet, so it really is a nice addition to the cookie. Alright, let me get a little bit more here. Now that should do it. I think that's very nice. You'll want to roll this out to about a ½ inch thickness, or a little bit thinner if you like, but you'll have to adjust the baking time, of course. And you can see our dough, this lovely mingled color with the flesh and the blood. You can, because the flesh is plenty sweet on its own and makes very lovely cookies, you can drain the blood if you like, and you can use it to make icing or even taffy or candy, and I can tell you about that in another show. But for this one, we'll finish up our Cupid Heart cookies. Now I have the dough rolled out. All you have to do is take a cookie cutter. I'm using this Cupid Heart cookie cutter, and press down, twist it just a little bit, raise up, do so through all your dough. After this, simply place your cookies on the baking sheet. Place them in your crematorium, or if you don't have access to a crematorium, you can use an oven, of course. Heat it on medium, and you'll want to bake them for about 8 minutes. And when I get back, I'll show you the finished product. As you see, we have our very beautiful Cupid Heart cookies. And trust me, they taste fantastic too. And that's all there is to it. I hope you will try this little recipe, my little minions. I hope you will enjoy it. Feel free to experiment with decorations. You can always, as I mentioned, drain the blood from your Cupid before creating the dough, before you boil it. Make a very lovely icing, perhaps. Or perhaps you could experiment with fairy blood. You'll remember that from our last episode. That would be very interesting too. You may try that and let me know how that is. Well, that's all the time we have, my little minions. I hope you will try this little recipe. I hope you will enjoy it. And I hope very, very deeply that whoever you spend your Valentine's Day with, they will make it as sweet as these Cupid Heart cookies. And remember, keep your friends close and your enemies decapitated.
Madeline. Foolish things. They can't bring back the light to those eyes. I was mad to do this. But if you'd have smiled on me, I'd have done anything for you, given you anything. I thought that beauty alone would satisfy. But the soul is gone. I can't bear those empty, staring eyes. Oh, forgive me, Madeline, forgive me. I can't bear it any longer. I must take you back.
Back to the grave, monsieur?
No. You must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. One that I should like to see myself.
You must bring her back.
Aren't you a trifle afraid, monsieur? How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
Better to see hatred in them than that dreadful emptiness.
Perhaps you're right. It would be a pity to destroy such a lovely flower. Let's drink to the future of this flower. A glass of wine?
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
To the future, monsieur. Only a pinpoint, monsieur, in a flower, or perhaps a glass of wine.
What are you trying to do to me?
I have other plans for mademoiselle. I'm afraid you might not agree. I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
To the future, monsieur.
Vulture. You.
No! Not that! Not that!
We ought to be picking up an old witch doctor around here pretty soon. His name is Pierre. I've known him for years. He's a great old fellow. I don't know just where we'll find him.
Come, son. There are evil spirits in the road. I will give you an awanga. And here is one for the ox. Young man, he's sick with fever.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. We can't afford to have you sick. Neil, why don't you go over there? We got a hard day before us tomorrow. Now then, Pierre, come on. He's gone. You can talk.
It is a dangerous thing you asked me to do.
Oh, well, now listen here. You know, we're old friends, you and me, and I want to go on.
Turn back before it is too late.
No. I've come too far to turn back now.
I'm too old to go all the way with you.
Well, listen. Can't you get somebody to go with us?
My people are afraid of the mountain.
Why?
Because it is called the land of the living dead.
Well, have you ever been there?
I am the only man that ever came from there alive. There is an evil spirit man that is called murder. Come, I will tell you all about what it is.
Vultures. Just as old Pierre said, a cloud of vultures always hovers over the house of the living dead.
Madeline. Is she there?
No.
Oh, I must go and see.
No, Neil, my boy. Please, lie down and rest. Please. You'll feel stronger in the morning. You rest. Let me go up and see what I can do.
is she so restless tonight? Perhaps she remembers something. They never remember anything when they are like that. No? Because he's cut off.
Madeline! Madeline!
No, I can't. I can't. You must. It's your turn. Let's run away. Steve might hear you. No, I can't stand it. I'm going to run away. He'll find you and make you like her.
I'm Drac, and this is the Borgo Pass Report. Our top story tonight. Whoa! Looks like we got breaking newses. For more on this, we go to our Countess Carida. Carida?
Thanks, Jack.
Sure.
This just in. Workers who are restoring the fire-damaged Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris have discovered a hidden crypt. Inside the crypt, they found two skeletons intertwined, one being the skeleton of Esmeralda the Gypsy, who was hanged for being a witch, and the other skeleton belongs to Quasimodo, the former bell ringer of the cathedral, who went missing shortly after Esmeralda's execution. It seems Quasimodo had a thing for Esmeralda, and since he could never win her heart in life, decided to embrace her in death and lie down beside her in the crypt and just die. Here we see Quasimodo in happier times.
What a simp.
I don't think so, Drac. I think it's romantic.
Romantic? This Esmeralda didn't care anything about Quasimodo in life, so why in the world should he pine away for her like that, lay down next to her in a crypt, and die? And trust me, believe me, I had to put up with all the late night phone calls from Quasimodo, and they were brutal, you know? He'd call me up every night, you know, it's like, oh, Drac, well, it was actually like, oh, Drac, I love Esmeralda. I can't live without her, you know? And I tried to talk to him, but again, he was almost deaf from all those bells he rang, so I'd have to scream into the phone at him.
So what did you tell him?
What did I tell him? I told him, I said, Quasimodo, maybe you're shooting just a little bit too high, okay? Mm-hmm. This Esmeralda's stuck up. She doesn't care about you. What you need to do is find yourself a nice little hunchback girl, settle down, and let somebody else ring your chimes for a change.
In other news, we have another story out of Paris, and for that, we go to Drac.
That's right. Police in Paris are reporting that they have found the missing singer from the Paris Opera House, Christine Daae. Daae alleges that she had been kidnapped by Eric, the Phantom of the Opera, and was being held prisoner in the sewers underneath the Paris Opera House. Well, when reached for comment on this, Eric said that he thought it was okay that he had kidnapped Christine Daae because he really, really liked her a lot. And then a bunch of Parisians trapped him on the banks of the Seine. They beat in his skull with rocks, and they threw him in the river.
Wow. First the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and then the Phantom of the Opera. I thought Paris was supposed to be for lovers.
I know, right? It seems like the City of Lights has turned out to be the city of lights out for both Eric and Quasimodo. Quasimodo? Quasimodo, is that you?
No, Drac. I have breaking news.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Do it again. Do it. Hit the bell again. Uh-oh, looks like we got breaking newses. For more on this, we go back to Countess Carita. Hit it, babe.
Thanks, Drac.
Sure.
Authorities are still on the hunt for the lunatic that escaped from the Seward Sanitarium. And he's contacted the Borgo Pass report again and is asking to talk to Drac.
You're kidding me, right?
I'm afraid not.
All right. Is the caller there? Renfield, is that you?
Renfield. Renfield. I never even heard the name Renfield. I'm Cupid. To be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wolves and wabbits.
Wabbits?
Well, I've got to eat, don't I?
You eat the wabbits?
If I don't bag the wolves first.
Renfield, that sort of thing is frowned on today.
I know. I know. Everybody is so sensitive today. But if they catch me, what would they do to me? They already think I'm nuts, right?
Yeah. Go figure.
So the worst that they would do is lock me back up in the Seward Sanitarium.
So, why are you all dressed up in that ridiculous outfit?
It's a disguise. Nobody would ever suspect I'm nuts dressed like this.
Oh, no. Of course not.
They'll think I'm really Cupid. And this disguise kills 2 rats with 1 stone. It allows me to move about freely as Cupid, and also gives me license to carry my bow.
It does.
Sure. Everybody knows Cupid, and everybody knows he carries a bow. Cupid, pull back your bow, remember?
Of course. That was Sam Cooke.
And so I can go anywhere and do anything because people will think I'm really Cupid. And if they give me a hard time, I won't leave presents under their their tree or candy in their basket.
You think so, huh?
Oh, sure. Nobody would dare question Cupid.
Police! Drop your weapon!
Oh, I've got to go, but I'll see you soon.
Well, I'm glad that the skies work so well for Renfield. Looks like Sam Cooke really got him cooked. Carita?
Let's move on to the Borgo Pass St. Valentine's Day Love Hurts Edition lightning round. On the outskirts of the village of Frankenstein, the Frankenstein monster got stood up at the altar by his intended bride. So he blew up Dr. Frankenstein's lab.
Way to go, monster!
Not so fast, Drac.
What?
The monster was still inside the laboratory when he blew it up.
He was? Frankie, what were you thinking?
Next we have Larry Talbot, the Wolfman, who was out for a moonlight stroll hoping for a midnight rendezvous with his sweetie, Gwen Conliffe. His father, Sir John Talbot, not recognizing Larry in the dark, beat his brains out with the silver-handled cane that he was carrying.
Ooh, Larry should have been wearing his tags for identification. Yeah. Oh, and then there's King Kong, who was out on a night on the town with his gal, Ann Darrow, and he decided he'd show her all the sights of New York City.
Unfortunately, he was doing it from the top of the Empire State Building, where a squadron of biplanes pumped about 1,000 slugs into his body. Kong slipped off the top of the Empire State Building and fell 1,050 feet onto the avenue.
The Avenue? Fifth Avenue?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I guess we can say this for Kong. When he falls for a dame, bam! He falls hard, huh? Whoa! Looks like we got even more breaking newses. And for this, we go back to our Countess Carita. Take it away, Toots.
Thanks, Drac.
Sure.
Two teenage lovers, Romeo Montague and Juliet Capulet, have just been discovered dead in a crypt in Verona, Italy.
And that's all the time we have for tonight's Borgo Pass report.
We'll see you next time with all the news that's broken.
You mean breaking?
No, I mean broken. Tonight's news report was like a sad little monster's broken heart.
Oh.
What about you, Drac? Have you ever had a bad romance?
Well, yeah, once. There was Mina. Oh, but that was a long time ago, Carita, and she meant nothing to me. All I got out of that relationship was a bad case of heartburn. Whew. Oh, but she had really bad breath. Yeah, you know, she'd go into a ballroom full of people, and, you know, people go, "Oh, Mina's here. Oh, how could you tell? Oh, we can smell her." I mean, it was horrible. I don't know what she ate, but whatever it was, she needed, like, you know, a breath mint, you know, Tic Tac, Cert, something, you know.
Can you still hear me? It is unfortunate you are no longer able to speak. should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms.
You see, you are the first man to know what is happening. None of the others did.
You refused to shake hands once. I remember. Well, well. We understand each other better now.
Madeline, I found you. You're alive. Alive. What's the matter? It's I, Neil. Oh, my darling. What have they done to you?
Who are you?
And what are they?
For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
Madeline, don't you know me, dear? It's Neil.
I could swear. For a moment she recognized you. Come on, don't let him get away.
Madeline, my darling.
I dreamed.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
We hope you enjoyed our Valentine's presentation of White Zombie.
Oh, I know. Carita and I did. Yeah. And, oh, Valentine's Day, huh? What would Valentine's Day be without a few little presents for your sweetie? Like, Well, how about this little guy? Huh, Karina?
Oh, Drac, how cute. This reminds me of the night we met.
I thought it would. I was so swollen and purple that night. Oof. And then there's this.
Oh, Drac, a new meat cleaver. How did you know I wanted one?
You did?
I did.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I just wanted to give you a present that would say, cleave to me.
Oh, I will, my dearest. And I'll cleave for you, too.
You will?
I will.
Oh, well, I'll think of someone. Yeah. And then there's this.
Serve, man.
Yeah.
I've looked for this cookbook forever. Where did you find it?
Well, I got it from an illegal alien. Yeah. I told him if he didn't give it to me, I'd turn him into immigration.
You did?
No. No, I wouldn't do that. I traded him 3 of our peasants for it. He said our peasants are the best tasting on the entire planet. Yeah. And you know, speaking of things that taste good, what would Valentine's Day be without a heart-shaped box of goodies?
Oh, Drac, I love it. This is my favorite assortment.
I know you really love those lady
I
fingers.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
So thanks for joining us here tonight on our Valentine's Day special. And we'll see you next time on Transylvania Tonight. And until then, remember, fly right.
Oh, Drac,
Yeah, baby.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
You will. Can I have it now?
Sure.
Okay. You folks don't mind if I eat while you're watching, do you? Good. See you next time. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
What about you, Drac? Have you ever had a bad romance?
Well, there was Mina, but that was a long time ago, Honeybat, and she meant nothing to me. All I got out of that relationship was a bad case of heartburn. Oh, yeah, sure. And she had bad breath, too. She really did. It's, oh, whew, everybody in the room. What was that? Oh, that Mina's here. Mina's here.
We'll see you next time with all the news that's broken.
You mean breaking?
No, I mean broken. Tonight's news was like a sad, poor little broken monsters. I got it mixed up. Okay, we'll do it. That is a poor monster's broken heart.
See, I have fun doing this. I don't know why you'd be nervous.
What about you, Drac? Have you ever had a bad romance?
Well, there was Mina, but that was a long time ago, and she meant nothing to me. All I got out of that relationship was a bad case of heartburn, And she had really bad breath, She'd go into a party, everybody go, oh, Mina's here. Oh, how can you tell? We can smell. And she had a bad case of shingle grit. Be serious.
Tonight is a Fry Right production.